Brendan, how significant is it that the club is making this investment to redevelop the Barrowfield training centre?
Well, I think it's huge for the football club. Barrowfield is such a historical venue for everyone connected with Celtic over many years, and obviously it's right in the heart of the East End of Glasgow. So for kids to go there, as well as the young girls and the women going to be based there, I think it's a fantastic step by the club, and it's a great commitment towards the development of youth development for the boys and the girls.
I think it's a huge step in the right direction. I've been here 4 years. Every year has been a improvement, especially in the women team. And then this is going to be massive. It's going to be massive because not only focus on the first team, but that's going to have a massive impact in producing players in the academy and attracting players in the academy.
Give and go, an opportunity has been created. James Forrest lifts it over the goalkeeper. What a finish from young James Forrest.
And in terms of that young talent, developing players has been a core part of Celtic's strategy for many years. How important will this be for the club, not just to continue that development, but also to compete with other clubs for the best young talent?
Yeah, well, infrastructure is very important. You know, you can't just rely on being the biggest club in Scotland. And I think especially when we're in a climate up here, I always said, you know, you'll wear jackets up here that you'll never have to wear anywhere else. So for kids developing in the depths of winter, the chance to be indoors and to be able to not have to worry just about staying warm, but worry on how to get better as a player and as a young person, that's a huge step for all the kids.
And as the traditional training centre, Barrowfield has such a rich history with so many Celtic legends having passed through its gates and trained on its turf. How important is it that Celtic remains true to its East End roots?
Well, it's imperative. I think that's the beauty of when you go to Barrowfield. I just love that sense when you walk around, you have that feeling of the past, and as you walk through you think of all the great players and managers that have worked here. But I also think as well what you have in the distance is you see Celtic Park. I used to travel to Barcelona as a young guy, and I used to love being at their sporting city, the training centre, and in the background you had the Nou Camp, and that was always the feeling of you've done really well here, you progressed to there. And I think that's the same with Celtic. Being at Barrowfield, that's where it begins, that's where it all starts. And then you have in the background the dream one day to be in Celtic Park. And I think having a great facility there with the dream of one day playing at Celtic Park, it's a big motivation.
Acting not just as a base for the Boys and Girls Academy, the new training centre will also be the home of the Celtic women's team. Fran Alonso's side have captured the hearts of the fans, they've brought their own silverware to the club. How crucial is it that they also have a dedicated and modern facility that will help them to develop?
It's so important that the women and the girls have that academy to come and work in. And I know it's something that's very important for the football club, that they feel that they're given the best opportunities to develop also, as well as the guys.
Right now is good facility, but this is going to be world class. So I think it will have a massive impact in the development, in the growth of the women game in general, but also in producing these players from academy that Celtic mean the world to them. I think that will have a massive impact in years to come as well for the first team.
And it's not just Barrowfield that is seeing developments here at Lennoxtown, is also seeing its own developments. Is it that infrastructure which will help us as a football club go to that next level?
Well, it's just progress. I think in every facet of your football club, you want to progress. You know, each year your standards are important. You know, you're creating a standard, and then within that standard you have a behaviour. And when you're one of the leading clubs in the world, that's the expectation of being a Celtic. Everything to do with the club is about improvement and progress, and seeing that constant progress shows you that there's never any complacency here. It's always about ambition to be better.